YouTube. It's quite late, it's 11:35 at night, but I can't sleep, so I thought we'd do something a little bit different. This is my not a planner kind of thing. I've learned over the past sort of few months that if you want to know what a pen looks like in your journal, then swatch it in your journal. But then you'll have swatches all over the shop because it'll be in various different planners. And I thought, well, I didn't like that. So what I did was I bought two Scribbles That Matters Pros when I moved into my new journal. One of them is my planner, which you've seen, and the other is this one. This is my swatch collections. This is my not planner book. Okay, everything that I don't really want to lose in, you know, what could end up being quite an extensive collection of planners goes in this, because then it will last that little bit longer. So, for example, I have a wish list of things that I'd like to buy or get or, you know, whatever. I got this idea off of Rio Bujo on Instagram. She is an amazing artist and I severely suggest you check her out. So that's one of my wish lists. This is stuff that I want to practice or learn. This is a font that Cindy over at Llama's Love Lettering does quite often, and I found this on her Facebook groups. I'm pretty sure it's on her website as well. These are actually, I found these on the internet. These are stamps, but I can't remember who they're from. I think it's something like Forever Love or something like that. And I thought these were so cute, so I printed them because I want to have a go at drawing them at some point, which I haven't got around to doing. And then I got into my swatches. This is my Staedtler Fine Liner swatches. I drew far too many boxes. What you can see here is shadowing from over here. I just haven't erased it yet. Yeah, so I put my Staedtler Fine Liners there. I've got a tin of 50, so that's quite good. And this is all of what I've got. So if I want to know what these will look like in my bullet journal, like will some of these colours actually even show up? Are they too similar to each other and that kind of thing? I can check in here before using them. These are my Prismacolors that I bought recently on Amazon Prime Day. I was going so well until I got down to the end, and then I duplicated a colour and I fucked it up, and oh, I was so annoyed. So I just, yeah, I cheated. So there you go. And then we have got my Polychromos swatch list, which I love. I mean, look at those colours, they just look so fantastic. So there you go. Now today I am going to quickly draw up and swatch to show you my Tombow Dual Brush Pens. I don't have that many, okay? If you've watched my Plan With Me videos, you might actually think I should use the same colours over and over again. I do, okay? I admit that, because I don't have that many. I've got maybe 30 tops, but it'd be handy to know what I have got, because I do plan on buying some more this year. Maybe even a few packs just to, you know, round it up a little bit. Now, I did originally, if I can find my little booklet, I did print up a colour wheel that Tombow's have on their website, which was a great idea, okay, and this is it. But this is printed up on copy paper, okay, cheap copy paper. This stuff is cheap as fucking chips. It's like probably the cheapest copy of paper you can get, and while it's fine, they don't look like this completely in my journals. So I figured that I would maybe keep this for a shopping reference if I ever happen to be, you know, in a store. I don't know what I'm going to do with this, but I'll think of something. So I'm going to swatch it up to see what it looks like in here. I found this idea on Instagram, and I'm just looking to see who it was that I got it off of. This was from Nicole.Josephine with 2 E's on the end, and she did this lovely little spread there, and I thought, oh, that's really nice. Now, she only did the names of the pens, which I thought was a bit weird because I don't actually think they've got the names on them, they've only got the numbers. So I'm going to change this up slightly, and I'm going to make the gap between my squares bigger so that I can write the number across the top and then the name underneath, and then have space to write the number across the next top one. You'll see how it goes when I get going. So I am gonna stick on an audiobook for me. I have my trusty cup of tea, and I'm gonna get going. I'll hyperlapse it so that you're not sat here for ages watching me draw little boxes. But yeah, let's get going. Okay, let's stick an audiobook on for myself, so I've got something to do, and let's rock and roll. Hope you enjoy it. So I'm literally going to draw in a whole load of boxes. It's going to get really fast in a sec, and I actually did cut a lot of the box drawing out because, you know, you didn't really want to sit here for 15 minutes watching me draw boxes, even at full speed. It would jump about now. After I finished doing this, I realised I didn't actually have enough boxes. Yeah, I can count, honestly, but it was so frustrating. So I had to sort of think fast, and I ended up just adding another row of boxes on the bottom of my page, which you can see me doing. After that, I pulled up the colour chart from Tombow's website onto my phone, and I wrote in the number of each pen and above the box and the name of the colour underneath. And then what I did after that was I pulled out all the pens that I have and I swatched them all. I don't actually have that many, which is a bit sad really. But a friend of mine is going shopping to the US soon and has promised that she will buy me a few things. So I'm very, very excited. But yeah, there you go. Right, there you go. Yeah, despite drawing it all out in pencil and counting, it turns out I can't actually count. So I had to do extra boxes down the bottom, but they fit in okay, and they are actually only the grey ones that will go down there, so that's fine. So there you go, this is what I have. These are the pens that I currently have. Yeah, so that's it. Each box is 3 squares wide, 2 boxes deep, and I did a gap of 3 boxes in between. There's a box there, 2 boxes in the middle, and another box at the end, just in case you were wondering. But obviously be warned, if you do it this way, you're going to run out of room. You'll need to move these up. I left 3 boxes at the top. If you move them up, you might get them all on. So yeah, there you go. Not really much else to say, is there? If you have any queries or questions, you know, please feel free to leave them down below. Thank you so much for watching. I'd love it if you subscribed, and if you hit the bell, you'll be notified when I upload new content. Have a very pleasant evening. I might go to bed now, or I might do something else. We'll see. Take it easy, guys. Nighty night.